Greetings, traveler.
I won't let you down.
Hey, it's our boy. It's our boy, the Shade. Priestess Resident Sleeper. Yeah, I think it's a close balance between not picking the same class and Priest being a bit Resident Sleeper. At least the way how we drafted it's fairly fun. The way how we go about it. Take the item. The first lash, definitely. More shades, definitely. Let's go. Alright. With 2 shades, it could be the Servitude, just to pull more shade. Volatile Elemental is a decent early game card and it works with Spirit Lash. Pantry Spider's kind of out of the question. Fairly fun. Whoa, straight up lie into the chat. Guess that's subjective round. That's close. The Volatile helps us survive. I think it's the Volatile. But the Servitude is really nice with the shades. I haven't played with Servitude a lot. Alright, we'll try the Servitude. We'll see. Fungal, just to have A3. Berserker would be fine, but I think we go with the Fungal. Hahaha. Collins ain't here. We're picking Amber. I think he would have wanted it here anyway. Wasp. Staying alive. Staying alive. Ooh, okay. I guess it's Radiant. It's between that and the Bright-Eyed Scout. The Bright-Eyed Scout is fine. It might actually be the Scout. The way how we're playing it. Because we're not really focusing on 2s. Pick Fungal, so at least you have some fun. I think it's still the Scout and we just go for it. Crazed Elk or Bouncer. I don't like Shroom and Priest. I think we want the Crazed Elk for a little bit of flexibility. Our value is doing really well. We need to not die now. Mind games, I guess. Ooh. It's probably the Shadow or Death. Need to stay alive, right? It's not the operative. The silence is good. It's just straight up good, but death helps you stay alive when you're off the board. I guess here we pick the 2-drop, and now I'm kind of happy I didn't pick the first one. Another 4 is not the worst. Is that or the pint size? Oh my god, Gambler, thank you for gifting the sub to turn 4 lethal. Welcome, turn 4. Dude, 16 sub gifts. PuckChamp. Thank you for all the support, man. I like Rogue more, but Priest is fun too. Yeah, Rogue's been real fun, Reds. I would have snap-picked Rogue here. Been having a lot of fun with Rogue. Pick the first dragon or pick a tentacle. Honestly, I feel like it's a tentacle. It doesn't do that much when you're behind, and the first dragon might be something. Skilled Nightmare doesn't do much when you're behind as well, though. Let's see how the bodies work together. Tentacle and Shade don't really complement each other that well. Berserker and Tentacle do. Fungal and Tentacle do. Tentacle is budget lone champ, yeah. I mean, the Nightmare has taunt, but a 6 mana 2/8 taunt isn't that good. I think this is really close. I think it's just the 3, and then try to pick higher value things. Pick our first 5, I guess. Taunt. Ooh, Nova, very good. The 3-drop would be very welcome as well, but I'll go for the first AoE here. Taunt. More Shade. Yeah, Holy Fire is good, but oh my god, dude. Shade. I've seen the power of Shade. I believe, man. I believe. More Taunt. Ooh, Courier. Yes, yes, sir. Only card. Okay. I'm usually not a huge Devour Mind fan in this kind of meta. But do we need a Volatile Elemental? We could use it. We could definitely use it. We have a lot of 4s, so we don't need the 2 for turn 4. So it would just be an addition to the early game. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need stronger early game. So I think it is a volatile. I would really like the Devour Mind. Let's see, we have an Amber. We have 3 shades. We have Servitude for more shade. We have Scout for a draw. We have Courier for a discover. It's really not that greedy. You don't rate Probe? What did I pick over Probe, Peter? Yeah, Probe is not as high in my rating, yeah. It feels when you're playing this kind of deck, Devour Mind just gets you killed. Like, it feels like you never have a turn where you can Devour Mind. Attrition, thank you for the host. Man, why is it so hard? I think we're supposed to pick the volatile and just believe right now. If I had stronger 3s, I wouldn't. Dretz wants Devour. You sure? Are you memeing or are you like look at the 3s, right? It's 2 tentacles, a wasp, an enchanter, and a courier. And turn through is a volatile. Flip a coin. I mean, I want the Devour, so I'm just not sure whether we can get away with it in this kind of deck. Dretz is biased towards Devour. Right. I think you picked an average taunt. Oh, I just value taunt really high, Peter. You take Devour because it's more... Whoa. Don't bring the F word into my stream, Dretz. You know, we don't do fun here. This is about winning, you know. All your opinions are about to become invalid if fun is one of your drivers. Alright. I guess we'll get another feel for it. Damn you, Collins, and your triple shades shenanigans. I guess Medivh into Amber is still good. Man, I want Kazakus, but triple shade, double tentacle. Can't hold it for that long. I guess Devour Mind works well with Medivh. Good job, Dretz. You saw this one coming. You saw it coming from a mile away. I guess it's Jelly. I just don't think Jelly's very good in Priest. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's Jelly, right? Ravenhold is just... El Rato. Wrong format for the rat. Wrong format for the rat. Ooh, these are both very good. We'll go with the loan because we want more premium 3s, but I wouldn't have mind picking this. Ooh, more premium 3s. Yes, gimme, baby, gimme. Okay, now we might want the mixtures. Okay, so I like the volatile skip because my last couple cards are like, oh, you were worried about dying? Oh, here, have 2 lone champions and a frost rider. I hope you're feeling a little better now. The tentacles look a bit weird now that we might have 2 loans. I think you still pick the loan though. Just maximize that chance for a premium 3. Premium 3 into shades is like a reasonable curve. Alright. So this is the last card, which means that the pint-sized has no synergy. Spellstone has Medivh synergy. Shadow Form is Shadow Form. I think we can do Spellstone. It's not a great Spellstone, but with the Medivh in the deck, it becomes reasonable. You could Bright Scout the Spellstone as well, that's an argument. We have 6 spells in total in the deck, so the upgrade is gonna be rough. Okay. Okay.
Anduin versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
The light shall bring victory.
I don't think we keep Tentacle with how many premium 3s we have now. Kind of just sad we have the Tentacles. Death could be nice against the 7/7. I think you want a curve. Alright, we hit the Frosty. That's good. Bruiser probably will hit against Shaman at some point. So you can lash this and it would be fine. You can coin the 2/4. You can even hold and get the Bruiser out. I think you coin the 2/4, hope you get the Bruiser out next turn. I think that's a nice thing. Lost them all on the poop rogue going 12. Oh yeah, that rogue, that was crazy. Medivh and Free from Ember. Oh baby. I mean, the Lash is really good here. But I think you just take the Bruiser. If I trade here, you can trade. And then I can still Lash. Lash heal. I can just Lash bump. Have a 2-1 versus an empty board. If I play the Bruiser and he has Flame Tongue, I trade here. Flame Tongue, trade. That's actually kind of bad. Maybe I should just Lash. Yeah. The threat of Flame Tongue is real. It makes my next turn really awkward though. I could Servitude the Bruiser if it dies. Why is it so difficult? Alright, I'll take the clear, even though I'm afraid of the Flame Tongue, that's it. I was expecting him to just have 2 bodies, not 3 after the trade. The Servitude made the Bruiser nice though. Oh, this is great. I guess that's better. Sure. Is it? He just trades in anyway. I'm left with a 3-3. Maybe it is just Bruiser trade. If he has 4 damage, then it's kind of awkward. Enchanter bump. Bump, play a 5. He can't Flame Alley yet, so... Or Fire Alley. I think I dislike having the 3-3 against the 5-drop. Yeah. Guess we could pay 5 mana for a Bruiser. Or we could just play Frosty. Losing the shield hurts a little. But I guess that's fine. Because we have the Servitude. I think I mind him removing the Bruiser less than I mind him out-developing me. So that's why. Sure. That actually helped us quite a bit. Okay. I think a Yeti is probably better than Mind Games on average, and we're winning, so there's not much point in taking risks. Why not Frosty? Frosty instead of the Psychotron. I think I like to have the option of double 3-drop on 6. The taunt can be a liability. On this board, yeah.
They are bent to my command.
So he had the Spiteful, so it's pretty good. I think I will freeze my board. Is the Taunt Totem worth my guy being frozen? He's gonna trade here. I want to be able to trade back, right? So I don't think it is. Icebreaker. He could have already killed it anyway, so it's not that bad. What do you mean with drafting in the title? It means that we were drafting when I made the title. I thought you should realize that. I change it when I have a result. 0-0 is not really a result. Alright. Yeah, boy Medivh. I like how there were caps on the second one. Frost Rider! Yeah, it was a lot more relevant in KFT. I don't see that many Frost Riders. People seem to pick the other cards over it. But not everyone drafts with the premium 3 drops in mind. So it's understandable. Oh god, I thought he had an ooze or something. I was like, god no. God no. So he overloaded for what? For, yeah. Honestly, the 610 is not that bad. It doesn't die to crushing. Right? I think it's better than statue in this particular position. Frost Riders are in really premium picks, yeah. I pick them every time almost, though. Almost every time. I think I skipped one for a Nova. I think that's about it. So he would have double bumped the statue, which would have been okay with us, but I think I prefer this outcome more, because we have the fungal as well. Oh my god. Yeah, that's disgusting. Whee! Would you like to continue playing? I'm gonna hold back, because the only way he gets there is Crackling Doom, right? Should I have held the Spellstone for that? Maybe, right? Yeah. If we were playing serious mode here, we would have held the Spellstone and would have just mind gamed. That was wrong. Yep. I think if you're serious about winning, you just mind games here. Wash your hands after that game. What card is on the mug? Ogre, Ninja, and Goblin Autobarber. I mean, we got 34 power. It's looking okay. Disgusting. Show mug. You haven't seen it yet, Ronson?
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Looks like you didn't have it, boys. I don't see Crackling Doom very often these days.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
We're done.
Your soul shall be mine.
The light shall bring victory.
We have premium stuff. 2 loans and a Frosty. Hey, Frosty knows its way to our hand. Ogre Ninja is a good card. Sneaky! Shh, quiet. Yeah, that was fun. Why did taunt him, Shady? I mean, he just sat there and let his turn run out instead of conceding. I don't think me emoting is bad manners there. Besides, I'm just wishing him a happy new year, right? I'm hoping he has a good start to the new rotation. Is this a good matchup? No, not if he's hyper control. It can be a problem. If he's hyper control, we're gonna be pushing aggressively, and this deck doesn't really push very well. Where are your gunners? I have them here. I just usually don't wear them during the day now, Kev. It's more for the light at the end of the day. Wow, he just destroyed his mana. Did you custom make the mug? The God, how do I explain it? It's my sister-in-law's boyfriend gave it to me. There we go. Translating that to English. Okay, I guess he just kills the 3/3, sure. I guess we play a 4-mana 4/4. Oh, never mind. Look! A 5-mana Nova? That's insane. Playing Mundo mid. Oh man, that was a fun game. It's trying to cheese me with AP Tristana. Sister-in-law, are you married? Yeah, I'm not, but you guys know what I mean then, right?
Watch out!
The taunt is nice. I think we save the spiteful to push with. How do you? What's the equivalent of your sister-in-law if you are not married yet? How would you say that? Would you just like go about it and say like, okay, it is the sister of my, it's the boyfriend of the sister of my girlfriend. You know, like that sounds so like ugly, right? If you say it that way.
So many possibilities.
My girlfriend's sister's boyfriend. All right. That sounds ugly to me, but I guess it makes sense. You just say it that way. Okay. Let's play a body and push. Our boy Medivh is here. We can just flip trade. I'd like to push face, but... Oh, if I play the bruiser, he's probably gonna kill the bruiser instead and I get to kill it with my face. And I don't get to develop the 2/2. That maybe that's alright. Oh, Medivh Smith synergy, alright. Okay. I think face is just always correct here, to be honest, so. It's a pretty shitty trade. Is it easier in Dutch? I suppose it's not. It's just, it sounds a lot easier because it's my native language, right?
So many possibilities.
You're a brave man, Gul'dan. You're a brave man. I'm sure your minion appreciated that heal. Your face does not.
So many possibilities.
Oh no, it's a thing we do for Christmas and New Year, Vish. You exchange presents, and because there's so many, you You each draw names, and then if you get the name of the person, then you give him or her a present, rather than everybody giving everybody presents. 6, 8, 9. Not lethal yet. That's a pretty juicy Nova. So I guess we just Nova and Shade. Secret Santa. Yeah, kind of like Secret Santa. I could mind games here, but I don't think I want to put too many things on board. This should be plenty to kill him, right? Mind games is good to refuel. So is Servitude or Devour Mind. Because I feel like he's already gonna have to Nether if he's got it. Pitiful mortals.
You love my new by the light.
Tell me more about that greater healing potion on your Bone Drake. Okay. It's quite a nice way to do presents, yeah. Because I mean, she has 6 siblings, so. If they all have to give each other presents, it gets pretty crazy.
Job done.
Happy New Year, champion.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, this might get rough. Oh, never mind. Yeah, baby. That's why I drafted you, to draw you on too, baby. Nice. I see where chat is going. Face with the 2-1 first. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. Don't you feel happy you did that now? I feel happy for you, and I'm your opponent. I'm not touching this topic. Yeah, the way I look at it is if you want to get married, get married. If you don't, don't. Stop trying to convince people that whatever you're doing is the best way, you know. It's cool, right? You want to get married? Perfect. Do it. More power to you. Have fun. Enjoy it. If you don't, it's fine. But somehow people always make it about, no, my way's right. You're a total scrub for marrying / not marrying, you know? So just let people do their thing, right?
My echoes are eternal.
Okay, go. Okay, teach me how to draw your curve in order. It requires you. What, did you just not pop your egg? I was gonna talk about my top decking skills, but I guess he might have a steed, right? And I don't have a silence. That's problematic. Oh, I have a 2-power guy, didn't I? Yeah, okay. He couldn't have popped his egg even if he wanted to. Well, wouldn't that be a little bit of synergy right here, guys? Hmm? Feels good, man. I married on 7 for the tempo, Kappa. What was the final score for the Shaman? 6. Didn't get the 7. Made 2 misplays though, so could have pushed it over 7. Hey Princess Try, will you marry me? My girlfriend would be very, very upset. Because She wants to get married and I don't really. So. Okay. I'm gonna go in, because why not? Yeah. We could bump the egg and true silver him. With the Etten draw, it's probably Etten kill a dude. And next turn, whip out the true silver. I'm gonna still kill a dude, because you know what paladins do with their dudes, Kappa Pride. Oh, wants me to officiate the wedding, yeah. As a Hearthstone Arena Infinite player, I hereby declare you... Okay. Pop the egg. He damaged it, so I'm assuming he's gonna pop it. Yeah. True Silver and Shadow or Death are pretty nice, but... I kinda don't want to use my death here, but it'd probably be stupid not to. So we could True Silver the Dragon as well here. And then just leave the 5/5 up and Wasp and save your death.
I must consider.
Face the dragon, 4/4 into a dude, 4/9 into a dude. He can't double trade and kill it. Consecration isn't that bad. I get to keep my 4/1 and my weapon. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll save the death.
I must consider.
Although he could steed it now, but wouldn't he have steeded the egg instead of playing this? I think he would have, right?
By the light.
Okay, let's go. Okay, that could be reasonable for him. It's pretty expensive though, it's his entire turn. Oh man, that was horrible. I mean, not horrible. Actually, no, it was just right. If he had killed the Wasp, it would have been really good. So if I sack the Wasp, I keep the weapon charge and my lone champion gets taunt. If I use the weapon charge, I'll just lone and shade, no taunt. I'll use the weapon charge. That play didn't really feel like he had a primordial, so...
I don't need any of you.
By the light.
Echoes are eternal.
Shady, is Flemish and Dutch the same language? Yes, it's the same language, it's just, it sounds different, and some words aren't used here, some words aren't used there, so. Why didn't you use death that turn? I prefer to keep it. You're talking the dragon turn, right? Yeah. It's your get out of jail card, and you're just giving him a dragon. For all we know, that's a Deathwing or some big boy. Heal the Wasp, flip his guy, trade. I don't mind that at all.
Pay attention, class.
Because you get the 4 out, right? I don't think this was terrible, but I don't mind that at all. I think that's pretty good, actually. We know he's got a True Silver in the deck, but he would have used it here. Nepper. Alright. I'll give up the Wasp now. I like your play more, guys. So we know he's got Corpse Razor, we know he's got True Silver and Gibber. Corpse Raiser, and we know he's got the Revenant, so... Or the Disciple, we need to be careful. Not letting him get that combo off.
Reporting for duty.
This could be bad. That's not particularly helpful. I guess I'm going to flip my guy and just trade. So that's 8 mana left. Corpse Raiser, Gibber heal or Napper? We'll start with this. The Corpse Raiser is still decent. I'll play the Napper just in case he adapts and it's bad. Can we play Corpse Raiser on the Gibber? Nah. It's a pretty good Corpse Raiser on the Disciple. Alright, we have the Death. That's not a premium target, but we might just use it there. Today your rogue opponent played Spider Lady 3 times before 7. With Shadow Steps or just like 3 Spider Ladies?
I must move quickly.
He's still trading. Oh, okay. Just to make the damage more awkward to kill the Threshodon, I get it. I guess now we definitely just death, right? Death clear the board. I like holding the mind games for when we hit the Medivh. Time to take over, boys. We gibbering now. So the Devour Mind was pretty good in that situation.
Back to your homes.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh. This summons a 5/1 and a 5/1. So we have room on the board for that right now, right? That probably was the wrong trade then, right? No, it's fine because you want to pop it. Okay.
Back to your homes.
Dark One snaps.
Now I wish I went face with the Gibber. Pretty good turn for him. That's nice for us. I was afraid of dino size on the 1-1. Back to you, Holmes.
Well played. The victory is yours.
Yes.
Well played.
Anduin versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
The light shall bring victory.
Let's get those premium 3s again. Frosty loves the starting hand. Not sure about the face hit. I like the upgrade on 1, but not sure about the face hit.
Hide the polar bear express.
I like the initiative, being able to flip and heal. You know, or heal. Shield sign? Sure. Gee, I wonder what he has, boys. Do you think he has another weapon in his hand? I'd say it's possible. I have to be careful with the spellstone. Yes, we are. That works with Medivh. Oh, that's great. That's great. So if I play Jelly, Razor clears because he can bump first. We could just pull another Shade on the board. That would put us to 7, put us to 9 if he kills it.
I wonder.
He's gonna want a weapon here, kinda no matter what. Although I could Servitude the Etten back. If we play it smart. I've lost a Shade and a Frost Rider so far. If I Jelly, he weapons almost for sure. And then I Etten. I guess we could just Tentacle heal, right? And then Etten and Servitude the Etten. I could have flipped that actually. Shade to upgrade the Spellstone. Oh man, that's actually not unlikely that we can devour a Shade into a weapon. Okay. So he's not Spellstoning us on curve unless he doesn't want to go for the full thing. So what's died so far? Tentacle, Frost Rider, Shade. So we're guaranteed Shade or Etten now from the Servitude.
Hey goons, over here.
Yeah, trade your dog and pass. I'm thinking he's gonna chuck in the 3-1, right? Yeah. So we can Nova this down to 5. It'll be a 4-5. We could then flip it and trade. That seems reasonable.
I wonder.
No, looks okay.
Hey, goons! Over here!
So 2 discover cards now. Reasonable hit. Amber will make the discover pool better from the resurrection. The 2-1 could trade back into the high main. Charlie doesn't really seem to make that much sense. We could save this for the Medivh, but we have the spellstone already, so it's fine. Brave.
Hey, goons! Over here!
Not quite sure why. Okay, he snapped that, so guess we're not attacking. Oh wow. I guess we could have done this a lot earlier and ended this formality, right? Going outside, Monka asked.
Sharp gadgets and steel.
I mean, I think we're very, very favored without her, but why not pick the Death Knight, right? Okay. Now he's just clicking buttons, right? Freezing trap? That's crazy!
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Couldn't the secret be sniped? Yeah, it could be. At least now he can feel good about his defeat, right? He's like, ah, I wouldn't have won this anyway. Feels good, man. It's not conceding. Guys, my Jaina is broken, he's not conceding.
Melts away.
Death looks good here. Not when you have Jaina. Just make water alleys every turn. We need to rope him a bitch more.
You're shivering. Are you afraid?
Are you afraid?
Made to fit.
Armor. Made to fit. It's really insane that he's still playing. I don't know why he's doing this to himself. Is Jaina the strongest TK? Probably in this environment, I would say yeah. Consecration on a stick, and then the infinite value is insane. But I think in a metas, you know, where it goes a bit slower, the Jaina's better. Do I keep Ascension in this deck? I've been going for the 3s and it's been working. But I have the 2 now. I think you can keep Ascension with this start. Gul'dan in Arena isn't as good as Jaina just because you're usually not resurrecting the demons. Or not very many.
Reporting for duty.
Trade 1 for 1. And then play Shades. I'll trade 1 for 1 and coin out the Ascension, probably. He put 150 gold into this, Shady. You can't stop him from playing. I'm just concerned for his well-being, man. Okay. I'll play Shade if he just does do that. Doesn't Gul'dan effectively provide a win condition through the hero power? Oh, and Jaina's water elementals are not win conditions, or what's? I'm not trying to just like mock you or anything, right? I'm just asking what's your point? Because if the point is Gul'dan's hero power win condition, sure, but like you can point at almost all the other Death Knight and say that's also a win condition, right? Tadingo. We're not, the debate is not, is Gul'dan good, yes or no, right? That's not the debate. The debate is Gul'dan better than Jaina? So you're saying, you know, is your awesome card better than this insanely good card? That's the point where you're at there. So you can Bruiser here, but what's the point, right? I feel like we just jam the Spiteful. If you can get the ping off, but 3 damage for 2 through hero power locks out a lot of the plays the opponent can make. Yeah, but on the turn you summon it, if it doesn't bring back any demons, there is more potential for your opponent to rush you down. Whereas with Jaina, you get the water elemental guaranteed, which puts probably already 6 lifesteal and freeze a thing or something, right? It's kind of dumb. Unless they don't trade into it and then you get to steal for 3 and then freeze a thing. But pretty darn decent. Yeah, in standard, no discussion, of course. You can set up for an insane. Ooh, that's nice. In standard, you can set up for an insane Gul'dan, right? But in Arena, you're not resummoning, you know, Doom Guards and Void Lords. In Arena, you can be very happy if you bring back 1 Dreadlord or so, right? That's categorized as insane. Like, oh my god, I hit a Dreadlord on top. Wow, that's so good. No, that was very rude. We're gonna have a problem versus Pally with this deck.
Reporting for duty.
I don't want to play the 6/6. I want to get the Wasp down. And then Divine Shield the Wasp. The Shade just gets traded into, which kind of sucks. But I think it's worth it. Let's hope he's afraid of an AoE effect and invests a weapon hit into the Shade or so. Maybe even a Hammer of Wrath. It's not exactly what we'd like to see.
The first wish is free.
The first vision is free. He technically can't reach the jelly if we play the Tentacle. Psychotron gets killed by the 1 and the 4/6. Psychotron and Scarlet gives me Scarlet back into the 4/6, 4/3. Yeah. The jelly won't survive for very long anyway. No, if I'm resummoning a decent amount of demons, I'll take Gul'dan. Because like the main problem when you're playing a Death Knight is that they rush you down, right? So if you can get a bunch of demons on board immediately, you go for the Gul'dan. That's just usually not the case.
Reporting for duty.
I think we just got Paladin, guys.
I must consider. A game? So kind of you to join me.
I'm taken back on that turn where I didn't Senjin and I played Shade instead. The problem with that turn is if you don't Shade and they just play a 5/4 into your Senjin, you're so screwed. Even if they play a 4/4, it's really annoying because the 1/1 will damage the Senjin. Wow, he's trading. I guess I can see why. Maybe if we hit our Holy Nova. Nope. So this blocks my taunt, so...
I wonder.
It's not bad. Doesn't necessarily help us right now, but it's not bad. I could shield it. Get another minion out. Although shielding the taunt probably does more, right? Make him double trade it. Or maybe not. Let's see. If I shield the taunt, trade. But it's less likely we die, right? So, an argument to that.
Let's make magic.
If he leaves a spell power up, we can Nova for 3.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Reporting for duty.
Nope.
Accidents. They happen, you know. Welcome to my
By the holy light.
By the Holy Light, indeed.
I see light now. Dinner.
It actually happened, my god.
That was a mistake.
Wow.
Sparkle.
Not too quickly.
Called it. Somebody always calls it.
Reporting for duty. Squire, attend me.
Back in the game, question mark? Yeah, we could very well be. Oh my god. If we win, it would be so silly. Time to get the jelly going, boys. Right? Oh my god, let's go. I want to get the hand buffs as well, but that's too greedy. You need a body for the protector and then let the blorps take over. So we wasted our mind games in a charge, but I wanted to mind games first in case I pulled, I don't know, a Tyrion or something other. Maybe there was it was probably a misplay. I guess we should have always checked, but you know. If I have to sacrifice my mind games in order to summon a Doomsayer, I'm pretty okay with that, you know. Still losing? Yeah, we'll see. If I can get the Protector swing, right? If I can get the Protector swing, then we might be in it. Because we still have Free from Amber, Spellstone. Oh, never mind. I guess Jelly's going down. Alright. Remember when I said we had a chance, guys? That was before he got his Grom. I'm gonna have to just protect or nothing here, huh? Because I could scout, but there's not much I can hit. I can hit Shadow or Death. I could hit Nova. But the taunt might just kill the Grom, so... If he's got a Divine Shield for the Grom, then yeah. Scout Amber. Yeah, but I mean, if you whiff, you're dead, right? Or, I mean, you're one off being dead. Because you'd have to heal, right? Oh my god. Oh, 1 HP, does it count as damaged? I guess so, right? I guess we're about to find out. It sure does. He's having fun with that. That's like when I corpse razored Grom with Collins. That was good fun. Alright, Daddy needs that Nova and many other good things. we actually would have hit the Amber. But even then, would it have worked? Scout into Nova doesn't even do it, so... Aha, Cthulhu, I can blob him. Blob, 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 blob. Well... so I'm trying to figure out whether this engine play was a mistake or not. People always go like, it's Saturday, time for some... I just recently rewatched that episode of The Simpsons where Homer's like, "Stay back! I have a chainsaw!" Alright.
Happy New Year!
There's a couple of things we could hit. I think you play something, yeah. Homer's a genius. Yeah. Happy New Year! I'm about to high roll your ass. That's what he says, right? I feel like he has either Blood Razor or Ghoul or something to ping my guy. So I'm inclined not to reveal. These are all good. It's not the Tome. It's too slow. We already have Devour Mind. I feel like you pick Blast Crystal. Right? I think our deck always wins the value, so... Alright, so what happens if I don't reveal? He plays a thing. I can't access whatever he plays. But I can take it slow and just have the shade and somehow get there. Longsword? Longsword would be unfortunate, but I don't think it would be worth revealing the Wasp to cards like Blood Razor and Ghoul. Also, he's 4-1. He lost a game, guys. Do you think you lose games if you draft Longsword? I don't think so. Onward, Sniffle Snout! Onward, high rolling! We'll reveal now. It's fine. Do I play the Scout or the Shade? Bop, bop. This means he doesn't get there with just 1 damage, right? So I think Scout makes more sense now. Oh my god, dude, Scout in this deck is so funny. Oh my god. How do you feel about a turn 5 Medivh, boys? Scout is our girl. I'm killing the 3/3 because of Nova. I think that makes more sense.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
Oh, shut up. It's fine. I'll just have my 5 mana 7/7, dude. It's cool. I didn't need the value anyway. Alright.
I always win.
I always win. Not this time, Medivh. Not this time. I really want to actually go face to get rid of that armor. It's scary. Shh. Just 1 chunk of that armor, right?
I always win.
It's time for
Shield Slam. We see that decent amount of times now. Shield Slam and Flurry. Alright. Because of Execute, I'm kind of happy I didn't trade. You're me trade? Me trade. The word is in, boys. He does indeed trade. Alright, so if we loan and shade, how does that work? The 2/1 breaks the bubble. That's actually kind of annoying for him. Okay.
I don't need any of you.
But at least now he doesn't have a million armor sitting there. I always win. Never mind, executed. Oops. Executed, by the way. I always Ming. Yeah. Don't cry, Shady. You can still win. Okay, the Smork worries me a little. It's a good Etten. Set up for a Nova. Hey. I'm gonna heal my face, dude. I'm kind of scared of the Smork now. One extra damage? No, 3 extra damage, right? Because he would have had to use his weapon into the taunt. Oh, he just likes to, like, hit things, you know. Bruiser for 4? That actually does work with the Nova, funny enough. Because the Nova is definitely alright. We could also heal, Nova heal, but we don't have a 2 mana thing then. So I guess we start with Shade into here.
I go unseen.
We'll see. Ooh, that's nice. So Bruiser Nova or heal. Bunch of mana left. The Bruiser Nova looks good, right?
I'm not ready. Smash!
Hey boy. How you doing today? Is 1,000 concurrent viewers a high? During the weekends we usually have, I would say between like 1,005 and, well, I mean peaking, right? Let's just say between 1k and 2.5k. That's usually 2.5k is pretty high though. But we've only just started. And I haven't brought Collins on yet. Dead man's hand. Okay. He gets good trades. We could Shadow or Death one of them. We could kill both, but then we're kind of vulnerable. So we Shadow or Death one of them, and we just play the Psychotron and heal. Then I have the shield to trade back. I'll heal here so he doesn't clear with a 3 damage weapon or so. Are you officially co-streaming with Collins? Collins has dedicated some more time towards streaming, so now that he streams by himself, it's fun that I can return the favor, boost his channel. Right. So execute gets me a Psychotron. It's probably not worth executing to keep a Psychotron alive. Psychotron's a pretty good hit. Hey, ordering. I'll play into MC Tech because you can't really do much even if he hits it. I want to finish the game, so. Not to be rude to your guests, but I like solo streams. Yeah, I realize that people like solo streams as well. I think it's more unconventional to do the co-ops. So there's definitely some people who just like to be here because of the co-ops, and then I think especially if you're not used to the format, it's a bit, you know, less. It's a bit less chaotic when it's just me, right? Versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
The light shall bring victory.
Probably full maul. Even though it's a curve. I think we do better than Enchanter. I'm also not starving for 4 drops, right? Yeah. CC married yet? Yes. You can, I think she posted that on her Twitter. Hey, we got the Frosty. That's what we want to see.
The light shall burn you.
I don't believe I have seen Blood Diamond, Shane. That's why Frost Rider's premium, boys. Yeah, I've co-oped sometimes with Ellie already. Those are always great as well. Miss Ogre Brute, yeah. Not as good as Frustrider, but still really fun. I enjoyed the card as well. Is Paladin still the best class in this meta? No, Shaman or Warrior, and I'm not joking. If I want consistency, I go Warrior, which is funny. Shaman's really powerful as well, though. It's a pretty good stone hill.
Out of my jungle.
Not being able to heal this kind of sucks, but this can get executed. You had a co-op with Nev? Yeah, a long time ago. It's funny, he was a lot call, like, it felt like he really tried to... What? Why would you pick that? I would probably concede right about now. I think it's correct to concede here. I think playing on is strictly a misplay. That's why I use deck tracker, kids. Oh, yeah. Tell us the people it's not fun to co-op with. Yeah, that's a good point. If it wasn't fun, then I wouldn't be co-oping with them. So, guess they all have their unique thing they bring to the table. Mind Games is pretty good now. That's, well, yeah, it's 3-drop plus, so it's not guaranteed amazing, but... I'm unstable. He's just deck thinning. He's got some really powerful stuff coming up. Yeah, I really like this kind of priest versus warrior. Just keep throwing stuff at them until they're out of stuff.
My blade be thirsty.
My blade be thirsty. We can clean this up and have an Etten. Or I could actually just Medivh and clean up. Oh, Medivh and clean up is fine, right? Use our face.
A game? So kind of you to join me. By the light, not too quickly.
Don't mess with me.
This turn weakens the Eternal Servitude. Yeah, but that's not a big concern of ours. It's cool if we just stay on the board. Like, look at our hand. Look at the position we're in, right? So you're not worried about, you know, a little bit of value later. No, Sleep with the Fishes is still a card. I think it's Old Gods? Or not. We don't have some weird lethal, do we? Oh, we do. Taking 10, right? Flip. Trade, flip. Do I have mana for that? I do, right? Flip number 1, flip number 2, trade. Yeah. Feels good, man.
Delicious spider ichor. You love my new recipe.
By the light. This is my responsibility. Well played.
Well played.
Anduin versus
I will fight with honor.
the light shall bring victory.
Open pack. I'll open packs when the expansion hits. Got too many packs now. Too many darn packs. The greediest of keeps. I like keeping the Bruiser, but it's maybe a little bit too much. But against Paladin, it's just a good swing mechanic. Could be a little difficult now. Turns out a 1/3 weapon's pretty good in Priest. Yeah, just makes things a lot easier.
Summoning portal open.
Oh my god. I'm gonna skip my next turn, but if I don't coin, I lose. So, like, if that thing lives, we're just done.
Reporting for duty.
Shields up.
Oh, thank God. Oh, well, okay. Still good. Still good. The Bruiser keep. We smart. That was actually a terrible use of the meme, but it's fine. You get what I meant. Alright, does he kill it? He does kill it. Oh, yes. So 4/5 and free kill. It's better, right? So we don't have to deal with that thing doing things. Ooh, that could be bad. Stop doing things. Oh my god. Didn't keep it for Medivh. What a terrible player. How did he even get here, guys? We're good now. 4 mana 4/5 taunt's really good. Yeah. It's the better Yeti. Okay, we could death. Oh man, this Medivh is gonna be so good. So play the death, play the tentacle and hold. Next turn, play the scout. I guess I could pre-hit and heal over tentacle, right? I think I'm liking that one more. The next turn we can scout tentacle. Good thing you killed that primal fin. Yeah, would have been pretty bad by now. It would have done a lot of buffing. You thought this was my final form? Shade makes it nicer, right? 4 and 2. I mean, as long as he doesn't go too ham, we're fine, because we're going to get disgusting amounts of value with this stuff, right? So the fact that he gets good trades is kind of irrelevant. We just need to not die. Alright, I guess we use 1 charge of Medivh to kill that. It spawns 1/2/6. Alternatively, you just free kill the 2/2, play Medivh pass. Because you're going to get a lot of Medivh charges. So if you kill it, he gets a 2/6. But your Medivh can go in. You remove 1 more power this way, but you do take 5. Just need to live, so honestly I think we do this. Just let him trade if he wants. You could have killed the 5/5, but you take the 5 and you spawn a 2/6 anyway. If this wouldn't spawn a 2/6, I would kill it every time. But I feel with this amount of value, your life should just be protected as much as you can. Okay. Losing 1 charge is fine. Yeah, it's not so much losing the charge that bothers me. It's the fact that he gets to keep something on the board anyway. Alright. We'll Amber first. Because we get to Spellstone and a 3-drop next turn. How good is Malagos? Doesn't do anything yet. But I think I still like Malygos more over Boogie Monster. If we hit the Nova, it's kind of sick. Oh, baby. Nosdormu. Oh, man. I hate Nosdormu. Nosdormu destroys me. We have a game on our hands, okay. I don't think we're in that much trouble, because he has to trade the Sandworm. But, yeah. Yeah. If he doesn't trade the Sandworm, we go off, yeah. Maybe I should have just taken Boogie Monster and made him trade. Boogie Monster was better. Unless I hit the Nova, then I'm a god. Let's go. Etten. Scout and Etten. Pre-hit. Etten's just good here, right? So... Nova. Oh, I'm a god. We just do that, right? This is after, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Would anyone like 30 health here? 30 health seems right about what the doctor ordered here. Oh, and it costs more, right? I get a 1/1 now. Great, awesome. Imagine if I would have gotten a 2-drop instead of this thing. I would have missed out on all that value. Ooh, the poison is bad.
Dance with me.
Dance with Lee. Courier into Spellstone or Etten, but Etten kind of sucks here. Huh, he's kind of close to fatiguing, but the Chemist makes more sense. Yeah, that sounds about right. He brought steeds to a priest battle, man. What a rookie.
Truth is found in death.
Reporting for duty.
Could get lethal from the Chemist, so I guess that alone is worth trying.
Drink the power.
No, why is it buffed? Alright. So if I miss 4 and 2, 22, steal this, 23. No, not lethal. But I can kill this somewhat cheap, right? 3 and 4. Don't have 4. Ew. I guess I could use these guys. Yeah.
For the Alliance!
Not too quickly.
Entangled. Blood will flow.
I always win.
Why am I playing things?
Victory is yours.
Well played.
That Malygos pig, guys. We were just preparing. I forgot we had Lash.
For it.
The light shall
Got reminded promptly. You could keep Spellstone with the coin, but the deck just doesn't need it, right? The deck just needs to live. It's tempting, but you don't need it. It's your Medivh. It's fine with Medivh. You don't need to. Hey, like getting Medivh is much more important. Why won't you ever indulge us, no boys? I mean, I lose all the time, you know. I mean, it's not, you know, I mean, no, I never lose. It's kind of a weird interaction. You don't want to freeze it. But if he pings it, you're fine. You just freeze it. Priest again? Well, I played Shaman before this. I let the chat vote. Blame the chat. It was close though. Chat wanted, I love that it goes like, if you just smack the end turn. Yeah. It was close. Chat kind of wanted both. Shade, face, next turn, kill it and heal. Alright. Feels better. Will Voodoo Doll ping become amazing in Arena? I mean, especially if the meta is slower, right? A mechanic like that is very nice. Missed 2 damage? No, we hit with everything, right? Yeah, we hit with everything. You could make him ping and play the Smith. I think we're at that stage where we kind of want to tempo him, yeah. You could play it slow, but if you have position on the board, it's bad news for him.
I don't need any of you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's a good way for him to stabilize. I'll let him keep pinging. I don't want to lose my guy to I don't want to lose my guy to Flame Strike or Portal. Hey. Oh no, that's not how it works, Colgate. If I would attack, it would just be frozen and I would miss the damage the turn after. So it's not what we want anyway. Alright, so he is stabilizing, but that's fine. That was more like, as Collins calls it, a little bit of fake aggression, right? We're just like pretending we were trying to kill him. Now we just stabilize and play a Medivh and get on with our lives. It's not a great Shadow or Death, but I believe it will do. And I mean, we are still going ham. He's still taking a lot of damage. The way how freeze works is your minion needs to skip an attack. If you don't attack and then freeze, that counts as a skipped attack. Whereas if you attack and then freeze, you haven't skipped an attack yet, so it will make you skip one. We don't have spells yet, so I think I like the Etten more, so we can just free kill. We could also Medivh and Smark. What does Medivh Smark do for us? Puts him to 6, so he kind of has to kill both. Okay, I can see it. Make him have it, right? You could use face into his face, but I have flip on this guy for lethal. It's better for AoE trades.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Missed one face.
Anduin versus Valera.
Watch your back.
The light shall bring victory.
Like, this is kind of weird. But it's a hand you would keep, so it's good if he goes early, right? I'll keep it. It's just, it gives him the dagger for then the champ. I'll play it. It's better than him coining a 3.
I'm unstable.
And I'll play the loan as well. Even though he just daggers it.
I don't need any of you.
Versus Rogue, it's very scary. There's no being greedy with anything. You just play the best for tempo and hope you live. The upside is that most rogues burn through their cards fairly quickly. We could lash, but it's much better to save that for when we need it. We'll just make the trade, let him hero power. That's what I mean with just don't be greedy, right? Just play for tempo, play for tempo. Don't fall behind on the board more than you should.
Winter is here.
We're fairly happy with that. This allows us to get a jelly online. And we get a nice trade. Now we make him deal with that. As long as the rogue is like forced to deal with your stuff and he's not, you know, he's not setting up an aggressive turn.
And his name is John Stamos!
Peter! Thank you for the 20 months in a row. Is it just me or is this guy just giving us easy turns? Because he's just like donk donk, now we're just going. Thank you so much, Peter. How you doing, man? Dude, 20 months. Starting to become a long time.
I must consider.
Hear them all. Well, that's not necessarily true, right, Shady? It's funny calling you Shady. I'm gonna call you Monalex, right? So if he had coined out a 3, like a Frost Rider, for instance, and then he gets the dagger on 3, that's still really good for him. Okay, so he played a secret. No autopiloting. We can just cash in on the Wasp. I think we see what happens here. Okay, fine. I feel we just keep our guy now, right? Let him trade bump because we keep the taunts. He can't primordial us yet. This has been a one underwhelming rogue so far. But we did make him, you know, we did make him dagger early, and we played very, very responsible, so that does help. I would say it's quite likely that he has another one now. Which is funny. Which means we don't have to hit his face. We could. I knew it. It's funny how that works.
Not too quickly. A game? So kind of you to join me. Not too quickly.
I could get Doomsayer from this, so I think I'm going to use the Nova instead.
I always win.
Mushroom power! Why didn't he attack? With which one, Dracus?
Well played.
I did.
Anduin versus Garrosh.
He could have done it with the weapon. So I would attack face with the weapon and damage one of my adjacent faces, or I know what you're trying to say, but it's just funny, right? I couldn't resist. It's betrayal, right? Betrayal doesn't work with a weapon. Yeah, I'll do a review once they're all out. Hey, Collins is up. Feels good, man. With plenty of games to go. This has been so good to us. But it's definitely high rolling. I don't think we need to shade, right? Go like this. Finish the run, Shady. Collins is waiting. Oh my god, we're getting so lucky with those draws. It means that the lone won't get this thing, but if it makes him play slow, it's totally worth.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Oh, this guy is called Baku. Isn't that the new odd even thing? Opponent is playing cards. Play the ghoul, go.
I don't need any of it.
That's still fairly good. Still happy we played it.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me. Whee! We getting ahead on the board, and that's what matters. It's a Japanese folklore monster. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. He did have it. Trade and loan is just better than scout, right? Is it? So Bloodrazor clears if I play scouts. Bloodrazor doesn't clear if I bump champ, right? Okay. That alone is enough for me to do this.
I don't need any of it.
Once you believe in the priest, you get a hand like this all the time. I have one 2-drop Collins and it just keeps coming to me, dude. I think I've played Volatile 3 times on curve. Medivh Spellstone is so sick, by the way, dude. Like, my god. Acre's pretty good for him there. But as long as he's on the back foot, we're winning, right? Alright, so we could trade heal and Frosty, or we could just drop the 5 and trade. Getting the Frosty out later is kind of awkward. Let's see, if we play the Smith trade, bump. So Reaper clears no matter what. With that in mind, I think I'm gonna go Frosty. Right. So many lone champs. He's played reasonable cards so far. Just he hasn't equipped the weapon yet, which makes the spellstone worse. That's good for us. They can't all have the best deals. I got the best deals anywhere. Yeah, this is not where you want to be, warrior versus priest. This is definitely not where you want to be. I mean, we could play the scout and heal, but the heal doesn't really achieve much on the board, so we'll play for tempo and put the smith down. So mana efficiency is one thing, but mainly why you're being mana efficient is because you want a better board. The heal doesn't really give us a better board. Way of the Collins. Should have called it that way, Lil Hank. Way of the Warrior Collins. Okay. We don't want to death that, but we might death it. I think we can definitely start with the scout here. So longsword he hits here. Yeah, you want him connecting here. Look. So good. I think we hold the death for now. Okay, so this happens. It's a clean death here, but we could also just heal here. And then trade back with the 3. If he's got a weapon, he gets the trade here. Kinda want to heal the smith, but it's bad, right? If he has one AoE, he kills himself as well. I'm down. Good hand for the spellstone, yeah. Pretty good. So he'll be protecting his Bone Drake. We might end up deathing that thing then and just trade. Yeah, the Divine Shield makes it a bit weird. So if we death, probably just gonna shade. What's in the Servitude? Not that much yet. We can definitely go slow. So even though we'd like to save it, the death is a little too clean here. Devour? You only want to devour when you don't have good tempo alternatives, or when you have Medivh on board, of course, or at the Esh rather. Devour Mind doesn't do anything for your board state. That's how you lose that's how you lose from this position. It stays 5 mana when it upgrades. Ooh, good question. Maybe it doesn't. Now the reduction with Molten Blade carries over. But Molten Blade kind of stays Molten Blade. This upgrades. It'll be a good for science thing. Cool. It stays reduced? Okay. Yes, sir. Bingo. Yeah, that's right, Stein. You can measure love just by looking at my stream hours. I am sure it keeps a discount. Okay, that's good. Shade delivers again. You know. Oh, okay. I might Devour Mind here because the options are looking a bit slim. I could also Mind Games. Servitude Mind Games, huh? Okay.
I must consider.
Ooh. Oh my god, that's so annoying for him. Now I might devour to get the buff on this thing.
Move quickly.
Oh. Need some pings? Okay. Good. Good, good, good. No, I haven't heard anything from them, Gambler. I'm assuming it's inflation, right? Where it got lowered. Where I think maybe at the start they just pay out more. And then as more people use it, they can't afford those rates anymore. Coins for Spellstone. Ooh, you're right. OTK Frothing Priest. We need to give a charge somehow. If only there was a 3-mana minion that would give charge to all your 3 or less power minions. That would solve a lot of problems. This is hilarious, like, we're not touching him and he's on 10. I guess we pushed a little bit of face early. Right? So we could clear. We might take that clear. It's not that great of a clear though. And it uses all our pings. Nova, Taskmaster with the ghoul. I mean, it's fairly good and it prevents the healing. I guess we should take it. Locks are pretty good. Longsword makes things awkward. Makes me kind of not want to Spellstone because of the randomness for now. Bolting his face is legit here. Four spells to upgrade. We could bolt and servitude and heal. Alright. Try to find the Scalebane. Nice. It's a lot of pressure. Hey! Thank you so much for the host, Julia. How was your night? What's up? Hey, Jesse Lockhart. Oh, good night, Julia. Yeah, you're probably pretty tired.
Well played. Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Do you know your average since the most recent arena changes? Exclamation mark stats. And then you can check all the stats from since we started tracking with the spreadsheet. The Bruiser is nice, but it's not Paladin, so I'm gonna full null. Mind Games was good here. Yeah, pulled a perfect body for us to use the Scalebane on. And then we don't even own a Scalebane, and we had 2 Scalebanes that game. This is a kind of a bad start. Yeah, you have Spellstone in your opening hand, but it's not really how we win. I dislike tempoing this out, but I think we're gonna get in trouble if I don't. Because it assists the Aberrant in killing things. And then we can play Shade on 4. Okay, deal. Deal.
It's time for a little tabloid.
Ooh, I need to def that. That's awkward. So you might say Shade would have been better, but he's not going to jam that into the Shade. That's a very early death, and that's not good for us. Because he's going to have, you know, 7/7s. Okay. The Wasp is nice. Gives us a good board. So we're definitely a bit more aggressive in this matchup because Warlocks can just draw 2 cards a turn. It's quite hard to straight up outvalue them. Hopefully we get the Medivh and we can just overpower him with tempo. We have the Etten Bruiser combo. So against Warlocks, Etten is a bit more of a liability because Siphon and Blast Crystal is quite common. So this is not a good position for us. I might need to take this trade, which is disgusting.
Must consider.
I see lunch now, dinner.
So I'm gonna take this trade, and the reason being that I think that a Siphon or a Blast Crystal is very likely. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's say he Siphons and full Smarks. Then my next move is Bruiser Shade. So I take 4 damage for 1 time. What if he has an Abyssal Enforcer though? Ooh, Abyssal's bad. Yeah, I'll take the trade. I think there's a lot of really bad outcomes. Alright. Do we still play the Bruiser now that he has this? It's kind of similar to a Shade. Or, now it's Career. Okay. I think you still need the 2 damage. So I think you do this, but you might do something else. Cone of Cold, Tunneler, or another Spellstone. Another Spellstone seems silly. Tunneler makes us take a lot of damage to find what we need. But Cone isn't exactly what we want.
Must consider.
I think I'll take the Tunneler. Let's see if he has the hard removal as well. Goes for the trades. Might have a Hellfire here. Nope. He's gonna give us the bump. That's great. We'll start with that because it's very likely to happen. Ooh. Man, he loves the big boys, doesn't he? He's a big boy Warlock. Well, he has big boys, now we have big boys. Getting a Taunt out is kind of nice. I like to keep Spellstone until it's upgraded and until we played our big boys. I feel like we need to not get hit in the face for 7 here. So I'll play him. Yeah. How many runs do you need to make it onto the leaderboard? Usually 30, unless there's a special arrangement for that month. Shiny, shiny, lovely loot. Keep throwing taunts and shades at him. This is probably the time to use the tunneler. Ooh. The Shadow Word Horror will be very useful once all the little guys come out. Twilight Skull is pretty good for us. It summons like Shades, but we need some more reactive stuff. I wouldn't put us in the favorite position from here on out. There's a lot of bad things he can do for us. He's had so many good trades. But that's the power of the shifting shades, right? Even if they get good trades, you just keep getting cards. Okay. Violet Worm carrying. Yup. The foul. Come on, buddy. Bring it on. Alright. Could have another taunt. No, just book worm. Okay. That's kind of bad for us. We know he's got a Mastodon in there. Maybe I should mind games. Oh, if I had Dreadlord, oh my god. Easy Dreadlord. Mushroom power! Easy 4 mana 2/2. I want to heal my face, but I don't think that's correct. I think we need this to live. What do you think about Doomhammer? It's not very good, and well, I think if you have no win conditions and you're playing mid-range Shaman, you can play it. I don't think you want it in control ever, but... Ooh, okay, this could be the swing turn. Oh my god. We don't get through, do we? Such a good Shadow Word Horror, though. So it kills this, it kills this, it kills this. Doesn't... Oh, it upgrades as well. And then we get the Jelly. If I don't do it now, I'm not killing the Nightmare. So we're gonna need to hope to find Lash or Nova. Should I have just popped? No. It's equally terrible. Because if I pop them, he just trades a couple, goes face. I play Medivh, it's bad. I think we can't really pop until he either just trades it for us or we find Lash or Nova. Oh, yeah. So there's an Etten in there. There's a Bruiser in there. There's a Shade. There's a 2 mana 2/2. I think you need to go for the Spellstone here. Ugh, I want to play it with Medivh though. Why no trade with the 7/7 and then Horror? I must attack the minion with Taunt. Could have been worse. Well, I guess Mastodon was the alternative, and the alternative would have been worse. We need to see him trade here. Nope. Downtown. And as he should, right? As he should. Alright, so now we hope the Mastodon holds up, right? Hope he has to trade everything in. This worm has been problematic. Please don't. Okay. Another one? Oh god. Could be dead here. Probably not. I think most things were removal related. Well, we're not dead, which is a miracle. Well, not dead yet. Could still be very dead.
Well played. You have best.
GG. Yeah, Warlocks are tough for Priest right now. Don't be the same guy.
Your soul shall be mine.
Nope, not the same guy. We also had a little bit of a shaky start last time, so see if we can do better. Well, I would have been able to death the Bach Reaper, right, Stein? That would have helped. But yeah, for sure. Malkazar at 10 wins. Holy shit. Our start is better. That's good. How many Jade Claws? Probably not going past 4. Maybe 3 is good. It depends on your deck. How many 2s? You need more 2s then, if you're gonna pick a ton of Jade Claws. This seems more durable than the Frosty.
I don't need any of you.
Mind Games Low World? Yeah. We didn't have an amazing alternative, so that's why we went for it. I did Low World there. I was like, how am I? Oh, Malkazar. That's funny. You gonna soul fire me?
The light protects me.
Oh, every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, it's not the taunt one. Nice.
For me.
Coin Shroom into tap. Feels good, man. It's the kind of curves we want. He was like, he's a priest. What's he gonna do? Play a lone champion? I did. Damn. You have 6 Jade Claws. Yeah, that's too many. Never keep Jade Claws in your opening hand. Like, you wanna keep one and draw into one. It's kind of weird, but I'm kind of feeling like this. That's like one of the harder ways for him to clear with Hellfire, right? We do a special stream on the 12th. It's a Thursday, right? I mean, right now I stream on like regular days. I stream 8 to like 10 hours or so on Original. So yeah, so that one did suck. But it's so hard to not get defiled, you know. You could do it later and not start so early. Oh. I'm not going to change my sleep schedule, but we can maybe move it up 2 hours. But it's so hard to, you know, see. I might just actually do a short stream then. And then do really long on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on when it hits. He's debating the hit, but I don't think we can refuse here. We have the Devour Mind in hand, we have the Courier. I'll try and get to Medivh. I'm in a much better spot than last time though, we're not behind on board. What is your sleep schedule right now? Usually I sleep from midnight till either till either 6 or 7:30. Usually 7:30. He is in charge, boys. Our boy is in charge. I like killing the 1/1 here, pushing face. Do I want to heal this? Guess I might. Ooh, we could take Rin in this matchup. What do I have for Dragon's Fury? Lash. Might actually be the AoE. Rin doesn't work, right? It's weird, it doesn't feel like we're gonna need the AoE, but I think if we don't need the AoE, we're gonna win, you know? What do you think about Jaden Wild? No idea, I don't play Constructed. Do you have a nap or 6 to 7.5 hours fine for me? Oh, 7.5 hours is plenty. Like, that's usually where I get full rested. It's not a bad moment to devour, but... I think you Senjin, trade the 4 and the 2-2 into the 5-6, 3-4 into the bartender, heal our guy, push 4. Right? You could play the Shade. I think these things happen, right? I don't want this running around. I'm taking my good trade here, and I'm pushing 4. Okay, if he double trades. So, trades. Yeah, I'll play the Senjin to play around Hellfire Abyssal. So if I had Dragon's Fury, Last Shadow or Death would be fine. I could Devour Mind and Shade, double trade. That's bad. I could Amber, maybe hit a dinosaur. If Amber hits 5, it's really if it hits 5, it's really bad. The thing. Could play both and double trade. It's kind of awkward for him. Then we have the AoE if it doesn't work out. It's a bit easier for him to deal with this. Could not double trade, but I don't think that works out. I think the double trade is acceptable because the jelly comes in.
Drink the power.
I feel a little out of my element here in this matchup. I'm not sure if the Dragon's Fury was the right pick, right? Okay.
They'll never know what.
Wow. That's fine. Ta-da! I guess we Lich King and sack and hope he doesn't have the damage. If you lose board, you've probably lost regardless of clear. What makes you say that? I missed. Yeah, I was thinking about holding back on the 1-1. I think that would have been fine. Easy Lich King question mark. It's probably fine to devour this round and shade. Ooh. Now I want to copy the shade to just keep getting more shit, but I can copy Medivh and keep going. I could Spellstone, copy the Lich King. Wow, that'd be insane. I guess this is fine, right? So we know he's got a Zola. That's bad. That makes a Spellstone a lot worse. Ooh. Where are we at? 2 more spells. It's probably a good Dragon's Fury timing. Because even the Lash is fine, right? So we need to get rid of this thing anyway. And then next turn we can Spellstone for 3 and Zola. Okay. It's almost like a waste to do this now for Lich King, but I think you want to, right? I mean, it's not a waste if you get Lich King, it's amazing regardless. And now there's 2 Lich Kings in there, so I think we have more chance to resurrect a Lich King, right? I mean, if this sticks, we just win, but the chance that it sticks is very unlikely. That's a really bad clear for him, though. Like, that's not a clear he wanted. Oh, I guess. Maybe that way. Greetings. Oh, I feel like I'm playing constructed, right? This is just constructed. Whee! No. Give me back my Lich King. What will I do with only 1 more Lich King? We can Death Coil it. Do we just double up on Lich Kings? Why not, right? I could buff. Shade buff, but the buff doesn't do that much yet, right? I think we're better off getting the Lich King going. Give me all them Lich King cards. Oh, the Death and Decay one is really good. Golden Lich King, boys. I mean, it's his Zola. If he didn't want the priest using Zola on Lich King, then, you know. I don't know why you're drafting Zola. I'm just saying. Plop, 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 plop. Anti-magic shell here. Wait, do you have lethal? 10, 13. Not yet, right? I definitely want to use anti-magic shell. So I guess we just play the volatile. No, we heal, right? Yeah. Balcazar was Zola. Oh, right. Well, then he should... Oh my god, the patches pull was random. Oh, he was as surprised as I was. I was like, wow, Blackwater Water Parish. Oh my god. Yeah. Why didn't you use Death Coil on them now instead of a... Oh, I don't have an Obliterate in my hand, I think. Yeah. Wow. Straight to Reddit, that man.
Anduin versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
The light shall bring victory.
Ooh, warrior. Digging a hole. How was Patches random? It was Malkazar. Ooh, not a Lone or a Frustrider. But we got a Senjin, that's good. A River Croc? Pretty sure that's an endangered species. How did you get a River Croc? Would you rather have a third Doom or your first Storm? I would rather have my third Storm than my first Doom. Whew, I nearly thought we had to play regular cards. There we go. It's a good death speaker. I am a dwarf. Alright. The Shade is actually not worse than Senjin right now, but it's a lot easier to kill for him if he has a weapon. So I think you just trade the Ooze and play the Senjin. You can trade and weapon it when this gets damaged. For Blood Razor, Shade's actually not that much worse. I think I'm actually gonna opt for Shade right now, because it's close. And Senjin has taunt for later. You can't win against Mr. Power! You could put the 2-1 in and Razor, but Razor would have killed our guy anyway. So. It's like max power. Okay. DB trading. It's a pretty terrible trade, so I wouldn't do it, but he's gonna get punished. In good priest fashion. We punish our opponent for making decisions. How dare you make decisions, sir? So he skipped his turn 4 in order to discover. That's very good for us. But he might have gotten some really good shit, and that would be bad for us, so it's obviously a trade-off. Trade. Okay. I'm out of here. They are indeed out of here. That's pretty funny. I'm out of here. It's like, yes, you are. Alright. Please give me a 2-power minion to trade into. It's working out. Did you go over your reasoning behind... Oh, I play mid-range Shaman, so... Or I prefer mid-range Shaman, so... Wiping your own board in mid-range Shaman is not a good idea. I want to make use of this Bruiser discount. The fungal Bruiser? Good Senjin Bruiser. trade, put our guy to 7. Senji gives him a trade though. Oh, Bruiser gives him a trade as well.
Smash, no, bash. I'm not red.
Okay, we'll go that way. It's just max stats. Just pew 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 pew. Even though I'm using all my taunts, this is the most amount of stuff I could get on the board. I could have careered to make the trade a bit more. Oh, okay. Guess we want to keep execute for whatever comes out of the Dawn. And the Dawn can't get past here for now, so it's fine. I think it's a good moment for Fungal Enchanter. We know he has an execute. It could honestly be double trade the Dawn. I think you're good to career, so we'll go from there. Ooh, Embrace or Doom? Doom is good. Doom is definitely good. I just like Embrace, and I've been... Bro, we can Doom with Medivh. Oh man, clear the board, spawn a 10 drop. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, so we could trade... Oh, we can heal it up to full for execute. Then I like not killing Dawn. Right. Doom for Spellstone. Oh, you mean like Medivh or... Oh, if he plays 3/5/5s, you're right. Yeah, if he swarms 3/5/5s. He hasn't played weapons yet, though. But yeah, it can happen. Man, that's a big stone. It's here. Excellent. Alright, I can put the 2/2 into the stone and execute. I don't think I... Oh, I can't even Medivh as well. So we're not Medivhing. That's very easy. Am I pre-hitting and healing? Probably not. I could just Frost Rider here, right? And not hit. Yeah, that's fine with me. So this goes in. Execute. This goes in. And then play our boys.
I don't have enough mana.
Play the boys.
I don't have enough mana.
Play the
I don't have enough
boys.
mana.
Play the
I don't have enough mana.
Slight miscalculation on my end there. I do not have 10 mana. Do we play Servitude? I don't think so. Attack first? You don't want to attack with it. I don't think I Servitude because I want to go Medivh Doom, right? No, you don't miss. Yeah, Frost Rider. Let's go. All right, now you miss 4, but it's fine. 4 equals 5. Bunny math. Bunny math feels bad, man.
Again, so kind of you to join me.
Why not attack? Okay, so I'll explain it even though there's a perfectly suitable command that explains it, which has been posted, I think. If you go phase and then you freeze, your minion can't attack next turn. If you don't go phase and you freeze, your minion can attack next turn. This is because the freeze mechanic requires you to skip an attack. This isn't really problematic, so we can play it slow with the Doom. The Doom here would be strong, but it's not required. I think we let him execute first on the Medivh, right? Any deck building advice for a newbie like you? Nice, my little builder. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I don't understand why that works. It's because, I mean, basically just what I explained, right? Shouldn't Wasp be on the left? You're right. I had Taunt there, right? Wasp shouldn't be there. This is automatic. This is autopilot positioning.
I always win.
I always win. Alright. Shady, where's Diggy? I usually play just 1 or 2 loops at the start now, because games can go very long and it can get a bit repetitive. So it goes up to 5. Okay, he's going in, so we can't kill it for free. That makes sense. But you buffed my Atiash. Big mistake, noob. Har. Oh, I could actually just kill it now. That's funny. I guess we do that, right? I think I Servitude as well. And I keep 1 charge for the Doom. Because it seems like he's not gonna make us play Doom. So let's apply some pressure before he gets an ooze out of nowhere. Oh, actually no. If I do this and Lash, I am out of charges. Maybe it's better to trade and Servitude. Preserve the Lash. Preserve the Atiash, yeah. We'll go like this.
I don't need any of you.
A game. So kind of you to join me.
My shield for Argus. Four mana, 7/7. Servitude first. I think we want the Divine Shield.
Absolute.
Stalag Absolute. Yeah, I'll push with the Mind Games here. We do give him MCT for no reason, right? But it sets up lethal, so I guess that's fine. I have the Doom if he wants to get funky. Okay.
For me.
I always win. To the streets.
Poor guy's getting priested. I feel so sad. Like, we had Doom. We were ready for clearing the board and making a 10-drop, but we never needed it. Still dead. Not dead. So I can push 3 and donk, donk, donk. I could also just draw 5 cards here, right? Because I'm kind of feeling the Doom here. I think we don't care about the damage and just draw more cards because I'm missing out on 2 cards for 3 phase. Hey Feedsy, thank you for the sub. Welcome, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the draw. Hey, my boy. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. I choose death.
I got the best deals anywhere.
You're not conceding? Really, bro? So we know he has an execute. That's probably why he's still playing. Missed 3 phase. Well, you would have not drawn 2 cards, which is why I spent 20 seconds talking about whether I wanted 3 phase or drawing 2 cards. He has the longsword, so his spread isn't really that good. Just Amber. there we go. The 7/7 will be alive. It was a 6/9. Yes, so his matriarch dies and our 2/1 dies, which means 2 minions are gone, which means we don't draw 2 cards. We got him, boys! Oh, money. Money, 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 money.